All right, guys, just want to show you what's going on here right now. This is pure price manipulation. So, but how do I know this? Well, if you're looking at the hourly interval, it's not that obvious. All you see is kind of ascending volume and then dropping price. But the really important part here is the fake out and then the dump. This is what I do every single time. But we can't really see that so much from here, okay? But you can see this volume is the highest it's been in a very long time, going back a long time, okay? So this is significant, okay? This is not something you can ignore. But first of all, we had this perfect rejection, but the price went up inorganically, dumped inorganically, and pumped back up inorganically. This long wick is here as well, and now it's dumping again. Somebody is manipulating this market, but let's dive in a little bit closer. So here on an hourly interval, so it's not really, it's kind of muddy. We can't see what's going on. However, here are a couple of clues. Okay, first of all, let's go here to CNBC and look at what's going on here. So we've just had 25 minutes ago, well, this is in the morning actually, but doesn't matter, but just a bunch of bad news came out today. Okay, oh, this is 9 Eastern, so it's actually plus 6 hours here, so I think 3 or 4, I don't know, I have to check the math. But at 4 o'clock the price started to dump. However, the price started to get manipulated before then. This is really interesting, so let me show you. Okay, Microsoft laying off, stocks give back gains. So this is in concert with the stock market. Okay, and Amazon layoffs and Putin on a second mobilization drive. So a bunch of bad news. It's perfect time to do it. Okay, stocks dumping. If we go back to the main page here, we can see we've got the FTSE going down, the DAX going down. These are kind of flat-ish. But then if you look at oil going up, and natural gas still going down, interestingly enough, although they are kind of speculating about oil supply shortages because Chinese are opening up. And then we go to look at the US markets, which are by far the most important, and we see they're dumping. They're not dumping much, but they're dumping, significantly enough. And this is the perfect time to manipulate the market to the downside. And let's see how we can see this. So let's go back to Bitstamp, and let's zoom into 15-minute candles first of all. Okay, let's analyze the volume. So what you can see here is these are the highest volume candles are the most manipulated ones, but these are 15 minutes. A lot of it is hidden. You don't see just how fast these biggest price movements happen, so we have to move in a little bit closer. Look at the 5-minute candles. Okay, so now we can see what's going on. We have 3 huge 5-minute candles, this one here, and this one here. Okay, so this one is gonna, I was just watching the price. I hadn't zoomed in candles yet. I was watching the price, and I was like, this is pumping up so hard. So clear, this entire thing here was manipulated. However, this was complete manipulation as well. You can see they start to drive in volume here. See where it has started? It's not unusual to see this kind of fake out wick initially. I mean, I've seen this many times before, but the first bit of volume came in here, okay? And then a second bit of volume here, pumping up the price. Third bit of volume, pumping up the price. And then the last pump and then dump. Okay, the biggest volume is on the candle to change the direction. See here? Touches and then reverses. Probably this was other traders coming in as well because of touching the point. Okay, and then kind of went down a little bit, up a little bit, and then you see the lower high, and then just started dumping it. Okay, dumped it slowly, and then quickly. And then possibly this was more than just the manipulators. This was volume coming from other traders as well because it lost the support here, as you can see. Okay, so this was manipulators plus, just technicals, some day traders, etc. Probably news oriented possibly as well. But I'd say this was the preparation for this entire thing to happen. And then just kept dumping, getting everybody liquidate all the stop losses, collect all the stop losses. And then once they were happy, they pumped it back up again. So maybe people were starting to go short here. So then they quickly pumped up the price to liquidate people who were going short here. And now they've kind of bounced off 21 and now they're consolidating here. So a complete manipulation, and you can see this, and we're just going to move into maybe the 1 minute. You see just how fast, this was probably just a single 1 minute. Let's move into 1 minute. And so here we see the big picture. See how this was one single minute, all this volume pumped the price up. Okay, so you can see this is clear manipulation because the price was just hanging around here. See the volume, no volume, just hanging around doing nothing, not much, but then on the big volumes, you see the big price changes. And this is where they take out the stop losses. And this is where they take out the stop losses. So it's just market manipulation, and we'll see where these things go. But yeah, it was just playing the news, playing the market, and an interesting thing to see because a lot of alts lost even more than that. It's been if we have a quick look at the entire market, too many tabs. Let's go to CoinMarketCap and let's see the 1 hour price movement. Yeah, it's kind of disappeared, it would appear. But yeah, we've had like, look at this, like Bitcoin lost like 4%. It's gonna come back up again now, and we saw like 8% losses on ADA and a bunch of kind of other big numbers. But just pure price manipulation, guys, pure manipulation, and it's just insane what these markets do. So this is how you get, this is how you lose money in these markets if you're trying to play against these kind of movements. So just be aware of it. Be aware of it, because it could really make a huge difference in your game, short term and long term. Not to get played by these kind of market moves. All right, let's wrap it up here and see you in the next one.